Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here, and today we're going to take a look at, or a little peek into 2023 for you. Now, I realize that this looks a little silly, but this is the way I had to do it to get it to fit in. I also, because these readings tend to be so long, I did go ahead and pre-draw or pre-shuffle and receive the cards for each month in 2023 for you. Now, this is going to be a two-part reading. We're going to do the first 6 months in the first part and then the last 6 months in the second part. I did also pull, we have a tarot card and a Zoltar fortune card for each month. The overall energy of each month is going to be just a peek. As if you've been on the channel for a minute, many of you know that I do also use these cards for the next, well, probably not the Zoltar fortune cards, but the tarot cards for the next 3 months reading as well. And so we're going to get deeper into it as that next 3 months reading will, for January, February, or March, with the first three cards of this 2023 reading will be coming out shortly within the next week or so as well, and it will pertain these also. So do make sure that you are watching part 1 and part 2 of your 2023 kind of predictions for each month in 2023 for you, and the overall energy as well. But also make sure you are watching all of the next 3 months or the quarter readings for each one as we do go deeper into the energies of this reading then and there. All right, as a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So I had to smash that all the way to the back, but we are getting into this today here, Aquarius. So we're going to go ahead and look at the overall energy and at the fortune. Again, we're not going to spend a lot of time. We are going to look at the overall energy and the energy of each month with the tarot card, and then we're going to read the Zoltar fortune for the month as well. So you can refer back to this as often as you need to, but we're not going to spend a huge amount or go super in depth into the tarot cards or that energy for the overall or the month. We'll get into it, but not super in depth, as those will be done over the quarterly or the next 3 months readings. Okay, so let's look at the overall energy for 2023 for you, Aquarius. You have the 7 of Pentacles. So look at this. This is an energy of harvest for 2023 for you. So looking here, right, these are seeds that have planted. So some of you have planted seeds, and those seeds are going to be coming to fruition in 2023. Now, you know what seeds you've planted. You know the goals that you set, the intentions that you set, and those are going to be coming to harvest. Now, if you think about the harvest is a day where big money or big success or big achievement can be made, and that is what is coming through for you in 2023. Those seeds that you have planted are coming to fruition. You're going to be reaping the rewards or the fruits of your labor in 2023. This is going to be a year for you, Aquarius, overall, where you will be harvesting all of the many seeds that you have planted. So that is gorgeous energy for you for 2023. Some of you may have felt like you have been setting intentions or working towards goals, and those achievements, those successes haven't quite come to fruition yet. Well, 2023 is your harvest year. It's a big year for you, Aquarius. It's a harvest year, reaping those rewards and gaining the fruits of your labor. You have, done the work. You've been working, chugging right along, and this is your harvest year, okay? Now, the fortune from Zoltar, I'm not going to read the plate again or the numbers, although that may be beneficial for some, just because of time, because these videos tend to be so long. That's also why we're doing it in 2 parts, or I'm doing it in 2 parts, is because they tend to be very time consuming. So All right, your fortune overall for 2023 from Zaltar is what a joy to look ahead to read into the signs of your future. Oh, wow. So much happiness is in store for you that the most brilliantly lighted stars will be put to shame by the brightness of your life. Look at that harvest for sure, Aquarius. This is not all caused by sheer luck. Nay, nay, my friend, your perseverance, your clever ways of handling your domestic problems, and your sincerity in dealing with others are pointing the way to their reward. How beautiful. This couldn't be any more perfect. Oh, happiness, what an elusive thing you are. But thank God you were born beneath its star. Aquarius, how perfect is that for your overall fortune for 2023 as well? Born under the lucky stars. You are the lucky stars. You were born. This year is a year that is going to really outshine many of the most recent past years, right? Because there's been a lot of going on, and or a lot of years even further back. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at January. What does January have in store? This isn't the most ideal way to set this up, but look at that. So for January, you have the King of Wands coming in here. And with that King of Wands energy, you're going to be really almost feeling as if you're a free spirit, right? There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of creativity. You're feeling a lot of motivation. This may be because it's January, and a lot of you may have set some goals. You may have set some intentions. You may have set some resolutions, and you're going to feel in January as if you are just so motivated, maybe hitting the gym, maybe really, taking a business class, or really looking into projects or ideas or that sort of thing, because there's a lot of creativity moving through you in January. There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of fire. It's almost as if that fire has been relit within you in January, and really, really working towards making 2023 that harvest year, that bright, beautiful, brilliant year for yourself in all ways. Okay, in all ways. There's a lot of motivation in January. Keep up that good work, Aquarius. Keep up that good work. Let's see what the fortune says. The fortune says, your fortune says, unexpected wealth will arrive. Look at that. Good. Good. Remember, he is the richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. Isn't that interesting? So some of you may be starting something on social media or a YouTube channel, something that has to do with content in January. You may be just motivated as all get out to start getting some stuff out there and to create your own level of success or wealth or abundance, prosperity on your own terms. This is gorgeous. Let's see, realize that wealth consists in not having great possessions, but in having few wants. When riches come, do not forget that man's true wealth is the good he does in the world. So when opportunity knocks, grab it. It is easy at any moment to resign the possession of great fortune. To acquire it is difficult and arduous. So beautiful. Okay, so lots of wealth coming in January, Aquarius. Take that and run to the bank, okay? that motivation that you're feeling, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now let's take a look at February. February, you have the devil coming in here. And with that devil energy is some of you, even though you have that January energy, some of you may still feel a little bit restricted. Really look at your thoughts during February. Notice and pay attention to kind of what you're thinking, how you're feeling, the dialogues that you're having, and really pay attention for toxicity around you and potential manipulation in February, Aquarius. That is going to be something that is really going to potentially be highlighted, toxicity and manipulation, but also really paying attention to your thoughts, your dialogues, how you're feeling about things as well, because trusting your instincts or your gut is really going to take you far in February. All right, now let's go ahead and see what the fortune for February is. This says You have been holding on to the idea of something or someone in your life that no longer serves you at this time. How freaking perfect. Doing this is not productive. That's that toxicity, that manipulation, or that negativity, right? Doing that is not productive. Holding on to that is not productive. You hold on because you are afraid or don't know what's next for you. Heed my advice, my dear one. As soon as you let go, the path reveals itself. Gorgeous. Ah, ah. It is time to embrace the next stage that life has planned for you. Believe me, it is much better than what's behind you. Look at that. Look at that, Aquarius. See, letting go in February, noticing the potential toxic energy or the manipulation, and or, really getting or staying focused and paying attention to letting go of that negativity is really going to shift things for you in February and moving into March. Let's see what March has here. And see how perfect that is. March is the Three of Cups, so you're going to have a lot of celebrating in March. This is a really feeling as if you are part of a community. This is really feeling as if you belong. So whatever it is that you may be starting in January, right? Whatever that may be, whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever it is that you are kind of moving into or freeing yourself into the idea of in January is going to bring a lot of celebration. And some of you are going to be feeling as if you're part of a community. Again, this could have to do with social media or YouTube, however that may resonate, but you're going to be feeling as if you belong in March, okay? Now, it's feeling as if this is within a new kind of setting or a new group. It could be a new job or a new business even, but there's a lot of community support around you in March, and there is a lot of celebration coming in for you in March as well. Of course there is. I mean, you already have this gorgeous energy just in the first 3 months and the overall energy. Let's see what the fortune card says. Your fortune. You have been granted the card of the elephant. Love elephants. Elephants are one of my spirit animals, and they may be yours too. So that may be something that you're noticing, a sign or something that keeps showing up as a sign for you in March, okay? The great ancestors have said that the elephant is a symbol of strength, stability, power, and wisdom. This is not to say that such things are only received by a medium as grand as an elephant. This month, wisdom will be delivered to you by the unexpected. Seek wisdom wherever you go, and remember that he who does not know one thing knows another, okay? So this also with that Three of Cups, with this fortune coming through, it could have to do with networking that leads to, creating a bigger community. This could be if this has something to do with social media for you, if this has something to do potentially with YouTube or building, products, however that may be, collaborations might be something that you're looking into or being invited to be involved in March, okay? Wow, what gorgeous energy for 2023. I'm really excited to begin the new year. I'm really excited to get into 2023. All right, here we are, April. April, Aquarius, you have the Knight of Swords coming in here. So this energy is really, really quick moving energy. This is really having that pursuit of excellence, that ambition. It's almost as if Stella got her groove back, or you're getting your groove back, or your second breath, right? For some of you, January, February, March, it can be exhausting, but in April, you are getting your second breath. Not that you lost it, right? But that February may have taken a little bit out of you. You had some celebrations in March, and in April, you're getting your second breath. You're really, really in that pursuit again. You're really in that space of taking action. For some of you, it may be daring action or kind of taking a risk, but this is really leading to success. So you've got some success and achievement coming in April, which is coming throughout the whole year either way, Aquarius, because you have that overall Seven of Pentacles energy. So harvest is here. Let's go ahead and see what that fortune for you for April is. And it says, you have been missing someone who does not miss you back or who is no good for you. It's time for you to let go and accept that this person is not meant for your life. Take the love you once had for this person and invest it in other places. Put your love in worthy people and things. Turn the passion that you had, interesting, that you had with this person into passion for your hobbies. Stop using your energy on this person and start using it to enrich your own life. So for some of you, you're really going to be getting the ahas or the breakthroughs in April as well, that it's time to let something go or someone go, okay? To use that energy, that Knight of Swords energy, to use that towards placing focus and attention towards something that you can create, something that you can build, something that is going to create some speedy success for you or achievement for you, okay? Where are we at? May. For me, you have the Queen of Cups energy coming in here. With that Queen of Cups energy for the month of May, really, you've got a lot of intuitive wisdom within you. Follow your heart, okay? Follow your heart in May. This may be stemming off of that fortune from April, but you're really being asked and or guided to follow your heart in May. Your heart always knows the way, and your heart always knows what is true for you, okay? Now, even within that, because sometimes our heart will lead us back to people, right, in this card over here with that fortune, that are not good for us. Pay attention to the wisdom, pay attention to your intuition. If it doesn't feel good or right, then it's probably not for you. Follow your heart towards your dreams, towards your aspirations, towards what it is that you are moving into, and or the seeds that you have already planted, because they are ready to be harvested in 2023. Okay, let's go ahead and see what. So the fortune is your wish is granted. Your wish is granted. So for some of you, you're going to be receiving your heart's desire in May. Your heart's desire, whatever that may be, that harvest that coming to fruition. Some of you are going to be receiving your heart's desire in May. Your wish is granted. Gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and look into June. What does June have for you? The Fool. So you have a new beginning coming in June. This may be romantically, right? Because we have the April here and then the May, your heart's desire. This may be a new romantic for those of you that have been looking for new romance, new love, or have recently separated or finally decided in April to let something or someone go. There's a new beginning coming in. Again, this may definitely be in love, but for others of you, this is really jumping into the unknown, taking a bit of a risk, which we talked about, taking a bit of a risk and jumping into the unknown. This just could be going bigger and better. You've got that second breath coming in, that renewed motivation, and this may just be kind of going for the gold and creating a whole new beginning for yourself. In June, Aquarius, what gorgeous energy. Many of you are going to be jumping into the unknown. So, going back to kind of what came through before, whether that resonates with you or not, about the social media. Some of you may decide to also begin a magazine, or also begin a podcast, or what have you in June. You're just kind of spreading and reaching out and growing the branches. This also, with this new beginning and this Fool jumping into the unknown, could be, creating a shop of sorts. It could be creating passive income. For some of you, it's moving into a new opportunity, okay? Let's go ahead and see what the fortune for June is. This says, you have not been wise with your money lately. Uh-oh. It is important to reward yourself for your hard work, but you must learn that saving your riches now will pay off in the future. A fool and his money will soon part. Remember this next time you receive a sum of money, and try to manage it wisely. So for some of you, that Fool energy is actually coming in with that fortune as potentially you know, taking too big of a risk. Make sure you're making wise decision, wise risks, and something that is not going to kind of drain you or break the bank, if you will. Okay. There is this new beginning here. For some of you, there may be some financial learnings or financial classes or something like that that you may be moving into in June due to a potential loss at some point. And it could be in 2022. I mean, there's some crypto stuff going on here, losses in 2022. I'm not going to go any further on that, but so some of you may be delving into or deciding to make some different financial decisions, jump into the unknown and actually learn a little bit more, maybe about managing finances or about how you can budget your finances a little bit um, more productively in June. All right. All right. So that is part one. We will come back here and finish with part two. That should be up today. Is Tuesday that the first part's going to come out. So I believe the second part will come out on Thursday. So this is going to look exactly the same because I'm just going to cut it off just because the video is getting so long. And we're going to come back and finish the next 6 months. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you soon in part two.